Hi Norwex friends! I'm so happy to be bringing you a video here. I promised earlier in the week that I would share with you what my 5 favorite Norwex items were. And I changed my mind because I can't narrow it down to 5. I love everything. So I have a few more than 5, but I'm going to lump in my favorite Norwex items for you. Some of them I'd asked you to guess in the party, and so some of them you may have already guessed. One of my favorite Norwex items is, of course, the netted dishcloth. Remember, this is only 1/4 of the dishcloth. I have cut it into 4 pieces. And this one actually, it's been used a couple of times, but not really much. But I love this. I used the netted dishcloth just last night. Well, I used it today doing dishes, but I used it last night. I'd opened green beans, a can of green beans we were having for dinner, and I put this over the top of the can, and then I was able to drain the juice out. I try to get rid of the extra salt and stuff, and so I had drained the juice out that was in the beans. But normally, I would use the lid and try to hold it so that the beans would stay in the can and the liquid could come out. But this makes it so much easier, and then you can just rinse it out, hang it to dry, and it's great. So another use for this, but I love the Norwex knitted dishcloth. So that's one of my favorites. Of course, the cleaning paste, elbow grease in a jar. Oh my goodness, this stuff is amazing. And I use it in my personal life, my home life. And in my business, I sell a lot of things online, and I use this all the time for anything and everything. So cleaning paste is also at the top of my list. Of course, and these two, remember, are like peanut butter and jelly, the Enviro cloth and the window cloth. Peanut butter and jelly, they go together so well when cleaning and polishing so many things. So I love, and I use an Enviro cloth all the time. But of course, doing windows or my refrigerator, microwave, all of those things, I'm using the Norwex window cloth as well. So they make the top of my list as well. Another item that I have talked about a little bit in the party are some of the pet items. I asked earlier in the week for some of you to post pictures of your pets. Loved seeing them. And these pet items, so you can hear my pet right now, one of them. These pet items are awesome. So this is the pet mitt, and I love it. It's very plush, and it's awesome if the dogs have been outside, it's raining, they're wet, they can come in and I can just brush them down a little bit, and it makes it so that they're not shaking and getting that water splattered everywhere. But it's very plush, it's double-sided, you have lots to work with, and because it is a mitt, it stays right on your hand, so I love that. And also tied in with that is the pet towel, and I think the pet towel is one of the best things since sliced bread. On each end, it has these little pockets, and so I take it and I put my hands in the pockets, and then I can rub. Like when the dogs come in, I will clean their feet, I will do their legs, the tail, and my dogs love these on their face. They will just press their face right into the towel and let me rub and clean their heads and dry them. We use them, of course, after baths and things like that, but especially on rainy days. And of course, this is made with the backlock technology I've talked a lot about this week. You can see that there on the tag, which means it has the silver woven into the microfiber, making it so that it's going to self-purify. It's not going to be smelly. So I love these pet items. This is 2 of the towels because I have 2 dogs, so I have 2 of the towels always going, as well as the mitt, and that makes it to the top of my list also. Another item that I haven't really talked about at all this week is the Lyseer items from Norwex, and there's shampoo, there's conditioners, there's a lot of face items. This one in particular happens to be the night recovery cream. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't tried the other. There's a daytime. I don't use I typically, other than being on camera, don't wear a lot of makeup, and I don't worry a lot about that. But this in particular, I like to use at night, especially since I'm getting older and I don't want the wrinkles and things, and I love to be outside and I'm in the sun a lot, so I don't want damage to my skin. And so I love that I can put it on and it feels very light. It does not, I tend to have an oilier skin, and it is not at all oily. It just feels very light, very smooth. One of my sisters is really picky about skin products as well, and she was recently visiting me. So while she was here, I said, oh, I want you to try this for a few days. And she fell in love with this too. So the Lyseer line of products from Norwex are definitely worth the money. They are awesome. I really love them. All right, so my next one is one of my favorites, and this is kind of interesting, but this is supposed to be a bath mat, and you can see about how big it is. I think the tag on it actually says it's a floor, for the floor mat, and it says on the tag, floor, but it has the bumpy chenille, and it's supposed to be for the bath, but to be quite honest, I had it in the bathroom near the shower, and I noticed, wow, it really picks up and holds a lot of dirt and lint and things like that, and I thought, that would be great by the front door. And so it is now my permanent fixture at the front door with my 2 dogs and the people coming and going all the time. You would be amazed at the amount of dirt that this rug can hold. And so every day or so, I just take it outside, shake it out real good, and I am always astounded at the amount of dirt that comes out of this. And then bring it back in. It has a nice rubber backing, so I have hardwood floors at the door, but it doesn't slide around at all. Plus, it doesn't let the moisture go through onto my hardwood floors. And when I need to, I can just throw it in the washer. And honestly, this week I did a nice deep clean on it, and I knew it had so much dirt in it, I did not want to put it in my washing machine. I live in South Carolina. We have red clay that I can't stand. But I actually took it out in my driveway and I hosed it, and I was amazed at the amount of dirt and red clay that came out of this rug when after I had shook it. The amount of dirt that it's still, this microfiber, remember, has so much surface area. It was holding so much dirt. So I was able to hose it all out, and then I wrung it out, and then I put it in the washer and washed it, and it came out, and it's looking great still. It's already been used for a couple of years, and it is still going strong. But I highly recommend, if you have high traffic at your doorway, this is a great thing to have. So that brings me down to, my last 3. So this next one is really, it's interesting. We haven't talked about these other products, but Norwex has a lot of, there's stain remover, odor eliminator. This one in particular is the mattress cleaner, and this is phenomenal. This will eliminate odors. And the way that the Norwex products work is they are enzyme based. So they are not just covering up or masking the smell. You know, if you use something like a Febreze or Lysol, you're going to spray that on there, and then that's what you're going to smell, is the Febreze or the Lysol and the odors that are in that. They're going to mask, but they don't kill or remove the odors. The Norwex products are enzyme based, and they actually do remove those odors. So the enzymes in there will break down the bacteria that break down what is causing that odor, and it will eliminate it. So it will be gone, so you will not smell it. As I mentioned earlier in this video, I sell a lot online. I sell on eBay a lot. And oddly, I sell a lot of Halloween costumes, and one year I was very excited. I got this, if you've ever watched cartoons and you've watched Monsters, Inc., there's the character Scully, and he is like this big blue monster that's really furry, puffy, and I had found a costume for that, which is not a common thing to find, and it was a very good item. It would sell for good money, but it smelled awful. It was very mildewy smelling, and it was not something that could be laundered. I would have had to take it to a dry cleaner, which of course I did not want to do. And so I thought, well, I'm going to try out my Norwex mattress cleaner. And so I sprayed that costume, just a light misting on the costume, and I hung it to dry. And the next day, the odor was gone. Never came back. I sold the costume for very good money and had no issues with it at all. So I love this product. In particular, you can use it on your pillows. You can use it on your mattresses. Again, it's going to help with allergies, asthma, things like that, because it's not masking something, it's removing it. The other thing that's really cool, and they're coming out with now, they have these, you can see on this bottle, it says plastic that's ocean-bound plastic. And what that means, and I was just researching this, and I think it's another great way that Norwex is helping our environment, is these bottles are made from recycled plastic. We have facilities that are purposely finding plastics to try to keep them out of our waterways and out of our oceans, and reusing and recycling that. So our bottles and packaging are made from recycled materials, again, helping to have a better environment for all of us. So my next to last one is the Norwex body and face cloth. And this little beauty is amazing. I use this to wash my face to remove makeup. So instead of, a lot of women wear makeup and every night they will use a disposable makeup removal cloth. And if you are someone that uses those disposable cloths, you know that they can cost a lot of money and really will add up over time. This will do the job of that, except it will do it even better. It has, again, remember that backlock technology in there, so it's not going to harbor any bacteria. Plus, it is not disposable. You're not going to use it once and toss it. You're going to be able to use this over and over and over. And they come in a 3-pack. There's different colors available, but they come in a 3-pack. But one cloth you can use for a week or two before you really have to launder it. You wash your face, rinse it out, hang it up to dry. The backlock does self-purifying. And I will say these do a fantastic job of removing makeup. Even, again, I've talked in other videos, I wear lip stain instead of lipstick. It can remove that. I wear, the eyeliner that I wear is actually called breakup proof, so that it's waterproof and it will stay on. And this will remove it. You'll get it wet with warm water, put it on, hold it there just for a minute, and then wipe it off, and it will take the makeup off. No soap, nothing to dry your skin or irritate your skin. For people that have sensitive skin, or babies or teenagers that are having skin issues, this is a great alternative. And I have given this to so many people as gifts. I have 4 sons. They have all female friends, and I have given this to many of them, and they have come back and said, "Ooh, I loved that. Can I get some more of those? My mom wants them now." Or one of my son's girlfriends was here not too long ago, and she said, "I forgot my cloth. Can I borrow yours while I'm here?" So other people love these. Again, they are going to save you so much money in the long run, because they are not disposable, and you're not going to be filling the landfill up just one at a time, tossing the makeup removal cloths. Plus, they can be used for other things. You can use them on baby bath. You can do sticky fingers, so many things. So they are one of my very top. And now we are to the last, my very favorite Norwex item. And I will tell you that every single person in my family that wears glasses has one of these, even if they just wear sunglasses. Their absolute favorite item is the Norwex Optic Cloth. And it says on here, Optic Cloth. Oh, let's see. There we go. Now you can see it. It comes in all different designs. They keep coming out with new pretty prints. Some of them are girly. Some of them are more masculine. And this is the size of a Norwex Optic Cloth. You can see it. There's 2 halves to it. And if you buy the normal Norwex cloth, it comes with, and they've changed over the years, but some sort of a clip, so that it's made so that you can like clip it on your purse or something. But there's it basically has two cloths here. So honestly, what I do and other people that I know, I don't care to have it clipped on my purse. I cut this in half so that I literally have this one makes two cloths. But in my household, I have one near my computer. I have one near my bed. I have one in my car. My husband has one near his computer. We use these all the time. If you wear glasses, you have got to have an optic cloth because these will clean your glasses. No spraying Windex, no other chemicals that have to go again on your face. These will clean your glasses and you will be amazed at how well they will clean, and your glasses will not be streaked. They will not have a film. They are absolutely fantastic. Two of my sons don't wear glasses, but they do wear blue light glasses a lot for their computer time. And my one son has, of course, all of them have the optic cloth, but my one son said to me, he has a girlfriend, and he said, oh, she wears glasses. Mama, she needs an optic cloth. She's got to have one. So even my kids that are teenagers rave about the optic cloth. And the optic cloth also comes in a petite mini, which is super cute. This is that, and it's, again, two little ones that you could technically cut if you wanted to. Has a little silicone hook that you can fasten it to something if you want to, if you had a diaper bag or anything like that, or you could even keep it in your car. Like I said, I always have one in my car as well. But my number one favorite item is the Norwex optic cloth. So I hope that helped you. I hope you've enjoyed these videos. And if you have any questions, I would love for you to reach out to me. My name is Christy Fritz, an independent Norwex consultant. And it was great to spend time with you today. Happy Norwexing. Bye.